Good day, viewers. You are welcome to the Principal online tutorial, and this is what I have for us today. Find x if x to the power of x equals x to the power of 2. How do we work out this problem? And Wendy, let me quickly say this, that looking at this equation, there are two possible values, okay, two possible integer for this value of x. All right, let's do something. One thing that you need to understand about mathematics is mathematics is not a one-way something. There are times you have to use the best possible method to solve a particular problem so that you will not give yourself problem, okay? And a method, okay, that works for a particular problem may not work for another problem, okay? Now, looking at this problem, the best possible way to solve this problem is to divide both sides of this equation by x squared, okay? And if we do that, we're going to have x to the x divided by x to the 2 equals x to the 2 divided by x to the 2. We are dividing the two sides by x to the 2. And this implies that, this will become x to the x divided by x to the 2 equals 1, because x to the 2 will divide x to the 2 so that you have 1. Alright, let's quickly go back to one of our laws of indices, which I'm very sure you are familiar with. If I have, let's say I have a, okay, to the power of let's say 2, okay, or let's say x divided by b, okay, or let's say a, okay, again, a to the power of, let's say y, okay, so a to the power of x divided by a to the power of y. You will see that this base and this base, they are the same. According to the law of indices, this will be written as a to the power of x negative y. Is that okay? This is one of the laws of indices that you need to familiarize yourself with. So which means that this left-hand side of this equation can be written as x to the power of x minus 2 equals 1. Now, whenever you come across a problem like this, look at this problem and look at this equation. X to the power of x negative 2 equals 1. This simply means that one thing, let me quickly remind us again of one of the laws of indices, which says that if you have x to the power of 0, this is usually equal to 1. Which means for x to the power of x minus 2 to be equal to 1, two things can take place. One is either the exponent is 0. For x to the power of x minus 2 to be equal to 1, is either the exponent simply means the power, okay? Before something like this can take place, is either the exponent is 0, and if the exponent is 0, the exponent simply means the power. So if the exponent is 0, it simply means that x minus 2 equals 0 and x equals 2. This is one of the value of x, one of the roots of x, okay? Now, another thing we need to take note of is this. If x to the power of x minus 2 equals 1, one thing is that what? The exponent is 0. That's satisfying. Another thing is that the base itself is 1. That's another thing we need to take note of. So the value of x is not only 2. Okay, the value of x will be 2 if the exponent is 0. But that is not the only condition. Okay, if x to the power of x minus 2 is 1, it also implies that the base is 1. Okay, the base is 1, because this 1, okay, can be written as 1 to the power of 1. That is if you consider the base to be 1. Okay, so if the base is 1, it simply means that x is 1. So here is another solution to x, which means in this equation, x has two different roots, okay, two different solutions. It's either x is 2 or x is 1. And if you plug in either of these values here, you will see that both of them will satisfy the equation. Let us try to plug in 2. If you plug 2 here, this will become 2 to power 2, which is 4. And this is also 2 to power 2, which is 4. That satisfies the equation. If you plug in 1, that is 1 to power 1, which is 1. 1 to power 2, which is also 1. So, this is all I have for us today. Please like, share, and ensure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Principal Online Tutorial. Thank you.